be sure to like our videos and subscribe so that we can make more videos like this. Welcome to another edition of Red Screen Ninja. This is us at Remington Park Casino. Now you say, why do you guys go to Remington Park Casino? Nobody wins there, and you're probably right, because I don't think we actually hit any hand pay yet. But some people we know do often go here, and they claim they hit lots of jackpots and lots of hand pays here. And of course, the drive from Remington, where we're at, all the way, in the Edmond area, is a lot closer, here than it is driving, 40-50 minutes away to Riverwind. But this is a local fun casino. It does not have any VGTs. It does not have any poker or blackjack. But it has everything else that Riverwind games have. No craps. It has, these are aristocrats, but these are your stack 8s and your I call them the Chinese lantern games and the 888 games, then 888 stack games. But we've been seeing a lot of posts where a lot of people who play these games, they do hit the big grand jackpot, which on this machine, as you can see, is $28,000. And these games, if you pay attention at a lot of these casinos, it's an internal jackpot that doesn't go anywhere outside of that casino. So this $28,000 is only for these 5-6 machine that's linked up together. And if you notice them, you follow these games, they often jackpot right around the same amount of dollars. Same thing with Lock and Link, same thing with Lightning Link. They all have this internal jackpot number where, they hit right around that range. The Lucky Buddha, I think, hits, 28, 27, 28, within that range. So when you see them within their past due limit, it's a great time to play, because once it hits, it goes back down to 10,000, 20,000. It resets right at that number and it picks back up again. So to see this jackpot over here at Remington Park, where it's at 28,000, is way past due, I feel. And again, a lot of members, if you follow our Facebook group page on the slot chats from Facebook, we have a lot of members that play these games throughout all Oklahoma. And they're winning these games, this is $1.76, as you can see, but they're winning them off $1, bet, 88 cents bet, which is the lowest denomination. And then the highest bet you can bet is $8.88. Now, my wife has hit many hand pays on these machines, and I feel in order for you to hit the hand pays, you have to play the max bet, which is the $8.88. And when you get the 3 symbols, you have a chance where it does roll out a hand pay. Now, with the pile of cash that you see there, and some of these other games, they have like a firecracker that lights up. It's kind of a teaser, and realistically, it doesn't affect any games at all. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But when you light up all the fireworks, or you make this pile of cash here spills, you get the chance to pick 3. And if you pick 3 symbol, like you see the 3 mini, you win 3 mini, which is the mini jackpot prize. Now, of course, the grand will be, the 28,000. And so again, you can win this on different denomination you want, but that's where we like to go and play this, because they don't have VGTs there. And again, it's kind of it's one of those games that I mentioned before that it will suck all your money sometimes, but it is fun to play. And again, maybe we're trying to get lucky to hit that 88 cents in playing. But the last few times we went to Remington, we noticed that, we go in there for an hour or so, and we try to hit maybe $500 to $1,000, and we leave. And that's, to me, is the best way to go. But if you're going to go in there and, quarter bet and single bet, you're going to end up losing all your money. So we try to, play hit and run in here, and again, we try not to stay that long. And plus, I don't know if this casino have security around, and I never see them around. So it's kind of, being in the being late night over there, it gets really empty, and it's not a place where you would feel safe walking around at night. So try to be in there. We try to go in and go out and leave, and not stick around till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But all these highlights you're seeing right now, this was a big win, and this was off of $8.88. So when you hit something like this, it pays out tremendously. And then that's when the coin spills down, just like I mentioned to you too. You have that option to pick 3 symbols, and again, it rolls out. Mini a lot of times. You do have the major, which is a couple $1,000s, which is a nice hit too. If you actually hit it, it's a hand pay. And but majority of the time, it seems to just gives you the mini and the minor, and it's not too bad. And again, this hit there was $600 and some, I believe, and it's you can hit pretty decent on this as long as you, in my opinion, max bet or bet at least $5 to, I think it's $5.26, $5.88 or $5.26 or something like that, and then you're $8.88. And again, you tip over that coin there, you're gonna get the pick 3 option again, and there you go, 3 minis again. Now my wife is still playing inside her bonus round, and these are just mini wins within her bonus spins. So right about now, let's see, I think she's at a total of hopefully we can see, I think it's already at $600-700 already, and there's still 9 spins. This is the last spin here, and the total pay on this was $789.74. So it was a pretty good win for that bonus spin.
I'll give you 10 tries.
Now, I don't follow a lot of horse betting, but I do know when the big derby is around and they do have live horse racing here. There are families that comes out, and I do believe kids are welcome on the tracks to watch horses and stuff like that. But don't hold me to it. But I do see a lot of kids there, not in the slot rooms, but watching live horses. So it's a really fun place if you want to watch real live races. It doesn't cost a thing, and if you know how to bet on horses, it could be a good win for you. But I've seen a lot of guys, especially these old guys up at Riverwind on the upstairs. They're very serious about it, and they buy their little booklets. And some of the races do happen here locally. I don't know how quite often they do, but you kind of like, it's almost like sports betting in a way. You get to pick your horses, and your horses, of course, have odds on which one's favored to win. So when you stack them on top of each other, where you're picking 2-3 horses to come in first, second, and third, and you parlay them, where and as long as they come in, the top 3 orders, your $1 bet can pay out, tremendously. $10 bets can be even more, because some of these have 60-1 odds, and some of them are 1 out of 1 odds, the one that for sure is going to win. But some of these odds, again, they do stack up, and where you can win big. But I don't know anybody that wins big on horses, and maybe I'll get to meet 1 or 2 of them one day that plays these horses, regularly. But they do walk the horses around outside first, so you can see which horses is hoppity compared to the other horses, and you can make your wagers. But it's a nice place, on horse racing days. And they used to have seafood nights here, and I don't know if they still continue doing that or not. It was around like Thursdays, I believe, but I think they stopped that. And of course, other places, I think Fire Lake has it on Fridays, and of course Riverwind on Saturdays. So if you do enjoy the food, that's another perk there. Now they only have 1 high limit room, and this is where we're playing this particular machine. In this room here, this is a $5 bet. It's all the way when you walk straight in, this sits all the way in the back corner there. And it gives you a lot of bells and whistles. I played on this one in particularly, and it's a $15 spin. I could reduce it, I guess, but I feel like by playing 15, it's going to give me more wins than playing 1 or 2 or 5. It's 3 bets, but I think it's $5 per line or whatnot. But I did pretty well on this, and I haven't attempted to play. I think $25, $75 a spin yet. But this machine here, this is pretty fun. It gives you a lot. It locks up, and then it's, you know, this is like the bonus red spin here. And once that middle one locks up times 3, if you land on something there, it pays out that 3 amount. But no, I haven't. Again, we haven't locked up anything at all. And winning off of these machines anywhere seems to be really difficult. I mean, we've seen pictures online where people hit that 3 times 3 times 4 times 5. And I just noticed this too. If you look on that line bet there, if you bet on 5 line, this was a good one, times 2 and 7-7, but it only paid out $321. But if you look at the times 3 times 4 times 5 on the 5th line, if you hit it going bottom to vertical, top right, it pays out $10,000. But if you hit it on 1 line credit, it's only a $3,000 win off of $1. So depending on how where it rolls out at, it pays off different odds too. So it's not where it's going to pay out tremendously. It just has a land in certain ways. Now, on this particular night, we both brought with us $500, and throughout this whole entire, we were only here for about 1 hour. And as you can see, jumping around on that last machine, brought us to $700 there. And we jump into this room here and played another few $100s and won another $400 or $500 in here. But overall, we netted profit $1,100 on this trip here, and no hand pays, but it was a good win at Remington. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy this episode, and if you guys got winnings from this casino, please post them. We love to see it on our Facebook page at Red Screen Ninja Slot Chats, and check out our other videos if you haven't seen them yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and subscribe and turn on that bell notification. Have a good day, guys.